Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing 3 vintage inspired Easter decor pieces using these cute little vintage bunnies that I found on Google Images. Stay tuned. So I used a silver tray from Dollar Tree, some pink spray paint, this cute little bunny I printed off of Google Images, some pink paint and some copper penny, some white flowers and some twine. First off, I started by I had spray painted already this tray pink, but I just went over it again with some pink acrylic paint. And then I used my copper penny and went around the edges to give it that vintage, rusted looking look to this tray. I love that copper penny. I think I've said that over and over again in other videos. And then coming back in with some acrylic, and I cannot remember the color. It's like a yellowish orange. I just went in the grooves. I printed that bunny off of Google Images. I cut him out and I used Mod Podge to attach him to the center of the tray. I did Mod Podge on the back of the bunny. I attached him, and then I also put Mod Podge on over the top of him too, and a little bit on the tray. I didn't cover the whole center of the tray with the Mod Podge. I love this bunny. So after securing him with the Mod Podge, I came back in with some Waverly Mineral and just went across the outskirts of him. I did go over him just a little bit. Like I said, I was just trying to get that old vintage look. And most of the time when I use Google image cutouts, I will paint really lightly over it just so it blends in with the rest of the piece. I made a little twine bow and I hot glued that to the top center. And then the flowers I showed you at the beginning, I just took a little white flower and glued it to the center of that bow. Isn't he cute? I love him. I think he's shabby chic. I think he's vintage and he's adorable. And he's going to be a great addition to my Easter decor this year. I can't wait to get decorating, guys. How about you? Are you excited? So project number 2. We are going to be using this watering can from Dollar Tree, some metallic spray paint, some minerals, some white, some coal paint, and some flowers to top it all off. So taking the watering can, I had already spray painted it outside, and then I'm going to take 3 different colors. I'm using white, I'm using this coal, it's a black, and I'm using silver lining in Waverly. And I'm just dabbing it on. At first, it was okay that you could see those circles. I wasn't too concerned about that because I knew I was going to be blending later. So just start dabbing the 3 colors. When you get to where you like it and it's getting that aluminum can look, then go a little gentle with your painting and just start blending everything in. And this transforms this into an old vintage can look. I absolutely love it. So using another bunny I found on Google Images, just go to Google and type in vintage bunny or bunnies and click images and you can find these to print out. I cut him just in a circle and I'm going to use some Mod Podge to secure him to the watering can, putting Mod Podge on the back of the cutout and over the top of it once I have him on the can. Now I'm going to come in with some acrylic white, and you can see I'm dabbing it all around the printout, and I'm going for it to, how can I explain this? I want the paint to fade into the can. And so I'm going around first, and then I'm coming back in and just gently going over that to give it kind of like this faded look. Then I'm coming back in with some black and adding just a few dabs all around the circle. I think it makes the image pop. I think it makes it blend in with the can, and you can't see where you cut it out. I love this bunny almost as much as the other one. But it's just a great conversation piece. I love the watering can, and I think it's cute. So there's project number 2. On to project number 3. I got this big tag sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm using another Google image cutout. I love this tag sign from the Dollar Tree. I just didn't like the center of it. I love the outside of it with the brown, how it looks already like vintage and distressed. So taking my paint, I just made a color I thought was similar by mixing the white and the orangish yellow color together. And I'm just going around the edges that I know the printout isn't going to cover. And right now, like, I'm not doing the whole tag. Like I said, just going around the top, the bottom, and the edges. So I used Mod Podge on the back of the cutout, and then once it was secured to the tag, I covered the front of it with Mod Podge also. Now I put some copper penny into the yellow mixture, and I'm coming around with that, and I'm going around those edges, and I'm trying to recreate what Dollar Tree had already done by making the edges look vintage and distressed. And then I'm also going to come in and do the same thing like I did on the watering can. I'm going to go around that printout with the same brown color. It makes it be one cohesive sign, and it also hides the cutout on your sign, and it makes it blend in. I then reattached the jute string that came with the sign because it actually was really thick and there was no need to waste it. So I just tied it back on the sign. And there he is. I have him hanging on the wall, but you could lean him up against something. You could put him on a tray. He's just so cute. I love the vintage look. I love that you really don't even know it's a printout. It just blends in with the rest of the sign. He's just adorable, don't you think? And here's another glimpse of that first one I did. These printouts are so cute. It's so easy to go on Google Images and find something that you love and print it out. Most of them can be printed, and they're so easy to use with your DIYs. These 3 are probably one of my favorite pieces of all time Easter decor that I've done. I don't know if it's the shabby chicness or the vintage look, but yeah, I'm really loving these 3 pieces. I hope you did too. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that like button so I know I'm doing it right, and ring that bell for future notifications. As always, guys, I love you. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye, y'all.